That's definitely somebody we see in finals many times, but here she is in the bronze medal contest in the white judo gi, and she's fighting against AVANZATO for Italy.
Yes, I mean, she had an early mix-up, didn't she, with the former Olympic and world champion Rafaela Silva. That was the semi-final. They had an absolutely unbelievable match, and in the end it was, well, just a mistake actually that cost KLIMKAIT the third Shido.
Well, no, it was the quarterfinal, and it was
pressure,
a
was it?
really long golden score. I think it was like 9 minutes of golden score, with a lot of seonages from Jessica KLIMKAIT. A few were okay, a few were not that okay. So in the end, she got a few penalties for these shoulder throws. One thing for sure, we will see a few more.
Well, we are, and the thing is, she does it from different angles. Look at this, we're on to the sleeves there that we've been talking about all the way through this tournament, not just at this tournament. It's one of the problems, isn't it? Sleeves down and pushing them down. I will say this, though, that KLIMKAIT is always the one that tries to push it down, get the action-reaction to come in for the seoinage. But Silva had done her work and her research on the seoinage, of course, and she had it well taped in that quarter-final. So KLIMKAIT had to win a final repechage match, and then now here she is fighting for third place. Look at that. She's never had no head-to-heads between these two. AVANZATO of Italy, then world rank 33. We know that KLIMKAIT is a former world champion, Olympic bronze medalist as well. AVANZATO, third place at the European Championships, third place in Abu Dhabi last year. So she's been here before. It's just been incredible today, Dennis. We've had so many world Olympic champions going out in the early rounds. I mean, we know in the 73 kilograms, 1/4 had 4 or 5 world champions, Olympic champions in it.
Yeah, but also if you look at this category, where we had KLIMKAIT, we had. In like one half, we had Oberon as well, Silva, Primo, Renschel, on one side, and there was one Japanese, and not a really known Japanese, with a few good results actually, who came out of this block, beat Silva in the semi-final. So we will see her later on in the final. Dano from Japan.
Yes, I mean, not one of the top Japanese.
No,
but a good one, you know. And
through Silva with a big seo.
Massive.
Yeah.
Huge. It was, as Dennis would say, a banger.
Yeah, you love that one.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do, yeah. Stolen.
The Italian team are doing great. And
right the way across the board, eh?
She's not really high ranked, but she's also giving KLIMKAIT a really hard time. And if KLIMKAIT wants to get that bronze medal, she really has to work hard for it. With all those medals that she's won in her life, yeah. It sometimes can be difficult to recharge yourself after a loss.
I think one of the hardest medals to go for, isn't it? Third place. If your expectations are high and your expectations are gold or silver, and then you've all of a sudden got to work your way through the repechage and then come to this repechage bronze medal match.
Yeah, well, that's the only part. If you have the repechage fight, then at least you won. After you lost, you won a fight. if you lose against, well, if you lose in the semi-finals, that is even more difficult sometimes to just like, you're so close then to a final.
She's having a real problem here, KLIMKAIT, to get the angle for the Sienagi, and we see her correct herself several times to get right the way between the opponent's legs for the Sienagi. And this time, I've got to say, AVANZATO is also looking for it. So,
yeah, normally she's also really eager to get into Newaza, KLIMKAIT. Good Newaza specialist with a Newaza, but yeah, you can see that she's having trouble, especially with the kumikata.
Yeah, she can't settle. Ah, there it is. And that wasn't far off. That wasn't far off there. It went off to the face there. We've had a couple that have gone kind of face side that have been scored. Some haven't. So it's a bit of one of them, isn't it? The lower part of that Yuko. It was on the face though, that one. So KLIMKAIT goes into golden score. There it is. And that very low shoulder throw there, almost scored. Wasn't far off. So this is a tough one for her. AVANZATO then, absolutely fighting out of her skin and doing a great job.
Yeah, but you know, for her it's like a medal at the Grand Slam. That's a real big thing, and it's totally understandable that the approach to this bronze medal contest is different for KLIMKAIT as for AVANZATO, of course.
Totally, no expectation really. It's just get out there, let's give it everything that we've got. Beaten Scherer and she's beaten Pirvasana. She beat Yerksen of Turkey in the early rounds. So she's had a really good.
Yeah, if you see that lineup, then you definitely could say that she
deserves to be there.
Deserves a medal, of course. But yeah, on the other side, it's KLIMKAIT.
Yes.
Showed so much in her whole career already. And she's also standing here, and we have to be happy with that.
Yeah, no, I think she's having to go into places at the moment that she hasn't been, and she's having to dig in deep here, try and get a win. And I always talk about, well, so it's a second Shido for both of them. One more mistake from either, and it's going to be done now. And I think, yeah, it's trying to grind the win out here. There becomes a stage where you have to say to yourself, I'll do whatever I can to win this contest. So first contest up, bronze medal match that's gone into golden score. 2 minutes in at the moment, coming up anyway. AVANZATO, she's also looking for that really low Sienagi. Spolowski, great judoka himself, Olympic medalist. Coach of the Canadian women's team, one of them. Well,
yes.
She's refereeing from the middle there, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, and it works out. It's AVANZATO who wins, and of course she's happy. I always have a bit of problems when when people are doing the refereeing themselves. But
me too. I'm sorry to say that if I was a referee, I'd have gone the opposite way. But yeah, I'm the same. I don't like it when they referee.
No, but so for KLIMKAIT, okay, not a medal at a Grand Slam. Of course, not happy, but I think with all the things she won in her life, she can live with it. For AVANZATO, this is a real big one.
And it depends on what your attitude is. You know, go away. You don't know where she is in her preparation, you know, but certainly they had the Sianagi sussed out and she snatched away there. She knew that that was game over on that last point. Certainly not for AVANZATO, though, to point it out.
No, she played it really well. And good game plan.